All right, so in this one, we are going to create models for the match. So a job match, a employer match, and a location match. So we're going to put all of these models inside of matches because this is where our matches are going to be held. So before we were doing user matches, now we're going to be doing job, employer, and location matches. The user matches make up these other ones. So the original match, so this main match right here, is really still the main match because all of the other matches are going to be based off of these original matches. So now that we've got this, I'm going to go ahead and delete these notes at this point. If you want to see those notes, of course, go into the GitHub to see the different code specifically for those notes or the different lectures that would have them. So first off, I'm going to name them. So I'll do class job match, and then I'll do class, let's say, employer match, and then finally class location match. All right, so I have three different types of classes that we're going to have in here. So I'll do models.model, and then of course user equals to models.foreign key of user. Let's make sure we have user imported, and we don't have user in here, so I'll just say user equals to settings.auth user model. Scroll down here. I'm going to copy this on each one. We need to put models.model first. All right, so in this case, I'm actually going to do a foreign key to their specific matches themselves. So let's go ahead, or to their models in the jobs themselves. So let's go ahead and load these in by doing from jobs.models, import job, employer, and location. So now down here, I'm going to user job equals to models.foreign key job, and then employer equals to models.foreign key employer, and then finally location equals to models.foreign key location. Now you might be wondering, why do we have individual instances for each one? Well, the main thing here is going to be whether we want it to be hidden. So like they don't like it, models.boolean field. And I'm going to say a default equals to false because we're going to show it until they don't like it. And then liked, whether or not they like it, they actually do like it, they want to save it. So let's just call it, well, I'll call it liked equals to models.boolean field. And we'll say default equals to, well, we don't want to have a default. We're going to leave it as an empty value. All right, so we're going to copy these and bring them down here. And then finally, we'll define the Unicode or the string if you're on Python 3. And for this, I'm just going to return self.user.username. Copy these Unicodes down here. Great. And let's run the migrations for it. So python manage.py, make migrations, and python manage.py, migrate. Unique constraint failed. So there's something with our jobs employer name. So let's go into models for jobs employer name, unique constraint here. It probably has to do with, let's go ahead and run the server. So if we look in the admin of jobs, or employers actually, we have a few of these. So self did not actually, that actual name for the employer is not unique because of the location changing. So let's just get rid of that unique clause here, because the location being different, we don't want to have the name being unique. So let's update that, and I'll make migrations again, and then we'll migrate. So now we've got this migration error. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and then fix this migration error in the next one so you guys can see how you would actually go about fixing it. If you have any questions on this, let us know. Otherwise, let's keep going.